Hello, Kim Townsel here. It is Christmas time in December 2016, and I'm wearing a hat because I just washed my hair and it's going everywhere and I'm trying to get it mashed down before I have to go out in public. I'm talking today about the importance of reading to children. I have two beautiful grandchildren who live a few states away, so I'm going to mail their Christmas presents today, and I bought them some books. When my children were little, I loved to read to them. I'm a big fan of finger reading, reading along, and so I'm going to talk about reading today. I am not a literacy expert. I'm not a reading expert. I do not have a degree in teaching children how to read, but I did raise two boys, and I read to them, so I'm coming to you with that experience. According to my mother, the very first book that I read was Barbie Goes to a Party, and she said that I memorized it because she read it to me so many times, but hey, isn't that reading? When my kids were little, I loved reading the Dr. Seuss books to them. This was one of my favorite because you could become so animated with it, and they were very simple to read, and I liked the fact that for the most part you could finger read and read along, and I would, after reading to my children for a while, I would say, if we sat and I would point to the house and let them fill in with the word house and try to let them associate the sound and the visual with the word. That's how I taught my children how to read. When I went to Books A Million to buy the books for my grandsons, I found these, and this was my youngest son's favorite book. Are You My Mother? He loved this book. I think he still has his original copy, because he liked it because it had the whatever that is, that machine. He loves things with trucks and wheels. Then I got this because my twins, grandchildren, are very small, and this has like little things that they can touch, little visuals. Again, the Dr. Seuss, also one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. It has a little fish on there that they can move around. It's really sturdy. Again, this book has some things that they can touch. It's very sturdy, activity type book. And then a little ABC book that's also pretty sturdy. This was one that we had that I loved reading to my children. Big A, little A, what begins with A, Auntie Annie, Alligator, A. My children also had some little tape versions of these too. My oldest son, the father of the twins, he actually read his first Dr. Seuss book when he was 2 years and something. I think it was One Fish, Blue Fish, Red Fish, Two Fish. I think that's what it was. And I think he has the original copy of that book. I also bought this. This has the hat in it, so I'm hoping I get some pictures of Dylan and Michelle reading to the grandchildren wearing the hat. We'll see. So I said all that just to let you know that I think reading to children, no matter what their age, is super, super important. There are a lot of studies that indicate that if parents read to children, that it helps them increase their vocabulary. It helps them to hear words that are not in their normal day-to-day vocabulary. And even after children are able to read for themselves, parents reading to their children still helps them with those issues, because parents can tend to read something on maybe a little bit higher level than the child could read on his or her own. So read to your children. It has a lot of benefits. It's bonding time. The kids know that you are really, really care about them. Spend time with your children, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and everything else that I'm leaving off.